We can now confirm that the supreme leader of Iran, Ayatollah Khamenei, has been killed in the joint United States-Israeli airstrikes. It is official. Ayatollah Khamenei is dead. Photos of his corpse have been shown to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, as well as to Donald Trump, and his death has now been confirmed by multiple credible sources, enough that we can report it here on the Midas Touch Network with a great degree of confidence. But folks, there has always been a succession plan in place for the Iran regime. They're going to be picking a new leader soon through their parliament. And if anything, they've only accelerated their attacks right now, their retaliatory strikes, that is, on Israel and in the neighboring countries from Bahrain to the United Arab Emirates and Abu Dhabi and Dubai and other surrounding areas. And so for anyone who believes the death of the Ayatollah, Khomeini, is going to mean a victory in this war, you don't understand the region. When the CIA was briefing Donald Trump and other intelligence services were briefing him about the risks of this war, they talked about the conflagration in the region, as well as the fact that killing Ayatollah Khomeini doesn't just stop the regime. The regime had a succession plan, and there is already, if anything, an acceleration of the attacks by Iran in the region. And as we look, for example, at the Strait of Hormuz, there's more information and data being gathered to suggest that ships are being blocked, and that Strait of Hormuz, if it's not being shut down, it's certainly being impeded right now, which could also have a profound economic impact on our country and the world economy as well. So I want to go through just the data points with you right now. So yes, it has been confirmed that in a strike where Iranian Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khomeini's compound was targeted, you can see it right there. He was one of several senior officials who were killed in this strike. You can see the satellite imagery from the Airbus Defense and Space obtained by the New York Times, showing the Ayatollah's home in Tehran that was entirely destroyed. It's believed it was that strike that killed him. The strike occurred during Shabbat and during Ramadan at a time apparently when the Ayatollah didn't expect it was going to take place. That's when the strike took place. He was caught off guard. He was killed right away in the beginning of this war. But major Iranian attacks on Gulf states is ongoing. That has not stopped. Iranians bombing Bahrain and Dubai and Abu Dhabi and the United Arab Emirates and nearby countries as well. And reports of a direct, breaking news folks, reports of a direct impact from an Iranian ballistic missile just hit Tel Aviv in central Israel moments ago. We have that footage as well. Let me show you again. Moments ago, as an Iranian ballistic missile has a direct hit in Tel Aviv. And folks, this is happening right now, of course, following the news that Ayatollah Khomeini has been killed in the joint U.S.-Israel strikes that they're calling Operation Epic Fury. But here on the Midas Touch Network, we are referring to it as Operation Epstein Fury, or the Jeffrey Epstein War. Here, play this clip of that Iranian missile that just struck Tel Aviv in Israel moments ago. Let's play this clip.
And the Israelis, I think that's what the calculation now is. Regime preservation. Could you get a more pragmatic figure presiding over this regime? Sure.
Aaron, I just want to break in for a moment, because we're looking at live pictures in the air over Tel Aviv. And obviously, as many people know, or maybe don't know, there is an Iron Dome that Israel uses as its missile defense system. And we're seeing it working now. But in some places and instances, it does not work. And I believe this is one missile feasibly that has broken through the Iron Dome.
So Donald Trump moments ago also gave an interview to Axios to Barack Ravid, and he also gave an interview to NBC. Here's what he told Barack Ravid: "I can go long and take over the whole thing with regard to Iran, or end it in 2 or 3 days and tell the Iranians, see you again in a few years if you start rebuilding your nuclear and missile program," Trump told me. He says he now has several off-ramps from Operation Epstein Fury, Epic Fury in Iran. Our editor-in-chief, Ron Filipkowski, writes, so we're just going to spend billions in bombs, kill the Ayatollah, temporarily degrade their military, then walk away and hope they learn their lesson. That's the plan. Like, do you understand how the Iranian Revolutionary Guard works and how their succession plan work? And the Ayatollah gets killed, they just find another Ayatollah who's probably more extreme than that. And then also asked who would replace Iran's supreme leader. Donald Trump told NBC, "I don't know, but at some point they'll be calling me to ask who I'd like. I'm only being a little bit sarcastic when I say that." So Donald Trump, doing jokes, thinks this is all funny as America is currently at war. Share this with you as well. A high-rise building hit by Iranian drone is now full on fire in Bahrain. Here, play this clip. Now here's another video of the Iranian Shahid drone striking a high-rise apartment building earlier tonight in Bahrain. This was close to the headquarters of the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet in Jufair that was also struck. Here, play this clip. And now it also appears that Iran successfully was able to strike the Dubai International Airport. We have footage after the Dubai International Airport was hit by Iran. Here, take a look at this. And you can see people running away here as they're being evacuated from Dubai International Airport. Let's play it. And folks, there are videos of the people in Iran celebrating the Ayatollah being killed. And again, our heart goes out to all of the people in Iran. I mean, the Ayatollah and the regime is repressive, authoritarian, despicable regime.